Hey everyone! Today we're diving into yet another classic adventure that many of us have already lived through, or will live through very soon. My scooter was cheerfully overreading the speed, and I don't mean just a tiny bit. The speedometer was showing about 12% higher than reality. So, naturally, I went to the official Kymco garage, full of hope and naive faith in humanity. Their answer? Sorry bro, we can't do anything. The ECU can't be reprogrammed. Take your problems somewhere else. Cool. Thanks for the support guys. Really appreciate the world-class service. So I turned my eyes to the aftermarket. First thought, the cheapest speed corrector from AliExpress. Reviews? Yeah, it kinda works, but there's a huge delay. 2 to 3 seconds lag when you change speed. Imagine you've got cruise control on a scooter. Okay, rare, but still. It just won't work properly with that kind of delay. Pass. Then I found the Speedohealer V4. Manufacturer brags. 32-bit processor, 0 lag, premium quality, blah blah. Sounds promising. Let's go. Open the compatibility list. Kymco? Nope. Fantastic. Another officially supported nothing. Okay, modern scooters, bikes, and cars these days get speed signal from the ABS sensors. Ideally, you want a plug-and-play harness, which usually requires 3-pin ABS sensors. Guess what I've got? 2-pin beauties. Of course. Why would anything be easy? So, soldering it is. Yay. According to the manual, Speedohealer normally goes between the ABS sensor and the ABS module. And since almost every bike has 2 wheel speed sensors, many people install 2 Speedohealers, 1 per sensor. Expensive fun. But I found some forum posts saying it's possible to connect it after the ABS module, between ABS SQ and the instrument cluster, on the single speed output wire.
Challenge accepted. No.
Found the wiring diagram for my scooter. Both ABS sensors to ABS module to one single speed wire goes to the speedometer/SQ. Perfect. So we'll cut in right there, between ABS brain and the dash. Power supply? Needs switched plus 12 volts, so it turns off with ignition. Found 2 nice wires, ground and ignition switched plus 12 volts. Exactly what we need. All right, gloves on, soldering iron hot, caffeine level critical. Let's do this. The ABS module is tucked away nicely under the battery, and getting to it directly is a pain in the ass. So the smartest and laziest move is to tap into the wires right at the connectors near the instrument cluster, which sits conveniently above the battery. There are 2 connectors there. In one of them, you'll spot the red wire with a gray stripe. That's our precious speed signal wire. Cut it. The part coming from below, from the ABS module, solder that to the white wire of the Speedohealer. This is the input. The part going up to the speedometer/instrument cluster, solder that to the green wire of the Speedohealer. This is the corrected output. Now for power and ground. In the second connector right by the dash, carefully slice into the black and green wires, or whichever ones match your plus 12 volt switched and ground. Double check with a multimeter if you're paranoid. Solder the Speedohealer's red to the bike's switched plus 12 volts, the one that dies when ignition is off. Solder the Speedohealer's black to the bike's ground. Boom. Power sorted without running wires halfway across the scooter. Then, just stick the Speedohealer box itself to the battery cover with some strong double-sided tape or zip ties, whatever holds in vibrations and heat. Ignition on. Don't start the engine yet. Set the correction to minus 12%, since your speedo was overreading by 12%. Activate test mode. The unit starts pumping out 9 simulated speed pulses at different levels. Cycle through them. The first 3 might show nothing, normal. Then the rest should make the speedo dance exactly as expected. If it responds smoothly, jackpot, wiring is good. Wrap all the soldered joints generously with electrical tape, or better yet, heat shrink tubing if you have some class. Reassemble everything, take it for a real test ride, and finally enjoy a speedometer that doesn't lie to your face anymore. Ride safe, don't get pulled over for speeding at 48 kilometers per hour in a 50 zone because your dash thinks you're doing 54. And remember, official Kymco service would have charged you triple just to tell you can't be fixed again. DIY wins.